Hi Capricorn, this is your reading with me for the 27th to the 2nd of January, so December to January. I just thought I'd mention that. So we are going to have a look and see what's coming through for your week. I just wanted to mention that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, those are also down below as well. They're done within 12 to 24 hours with me. And also wanted to mention that if you would like to win I just mentioned that. So private paid readings, free reading giveaway, everything's down below. And the last thing I wanted to mention was that my handmade intention manifesting items, which are meditated with, saged, and there's thousands of 5-star reviews on them. All the items are available on shopmoonlightguidance.com. So there's manifesting items for different areas of your life, be it love, protection, evil eye, career, money, success, strength, reconciliation, so many different types of items. And then there's categories, so like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, crystals, candles, sage, so many beautiful items. If you wanted to check them out, you can head over to my website. And yeah, it's amazing to see how so many of you have seen results with these items. It is just so heartwarming, and these are items that you won't just find anywhere else because they are really special and handmade. All right, so let's have a look and see Capricorn, 27th to the 2nd. I just got like the chills as well. To be fair, it is cold, but at the same time, just see some really great cards also on the table at the same time too. So let's just... Oh, got a lot... Wow, okay. It's like... It's like that thing where you pull something and you just keep pulling and pulling and pulling, and there's so much more. It reminds me of Mr. Bean, where he like pulls something out of his pocket and just like it just keeps going. Okay, so card-wise, or cards-wise, we have got some really, really lovely cards where I feel like this week you will feel a lot of joy and a lot of happiness and a lot of fulfillment. There seems to be this sense of you connecting so beautifully to people around you. And what I mean by connecting so beautifully is that you also feel respected, heard, and appreciated for who you are. You're not invalidated to such a degree. You're not being disrespected. You're being treated like a human being. And I feel like this is really important because a lot of you at times feel like no matter what I do, it's never important. No one really cares. It doesn't really ever matter. Things like that, right? You can genuinely think to yourself like, whatever I do, it never matters and nobody ever cares. But trust me, people care. People care this week a lot. There's a lot of emphasis here on relationships. Why? Because Mercury, not Mercury, Venus. I'm always, pulling the tail of Mercury. I'm always like, Mercury. I have a lot of Mercury in my chart, so it's one of those things. But we're on to Venus today. Venus is retrograding, and it's going to be retrograding up until the 29th of January. Okay, so obviously it's retrograding for a long period of time. It retrogrades completely throughout this week as well. And when a Venus retrograde is happening, it really depends on what else is happening astrologically. Now this week, what I think is quite fascinating is that you have got Capricorn season. Capricorn season with a Venus retrograde is a lot of earth energy, because remember, Venus also rules Taurus. So Taurus and Capricorn are two signs, especially if you know someone who's a Capricorn or a Taurus, those are two signs that are extremely pressured when it comes to relationships and making things work. Now, you're one of those signs, right? So I think that what's really important here is that keep in mind that just any other sign, okay, any other sign as well, so all signs, are going to think a lot about preserving certain relationships and not just randomly letting them go. So say, for example, you've been dealing with someone who's super hot and cold towards you or has been really avoiding you, or say you've been blocked by someone. These people are going to think about what they've done. They're not just going to magically let it go. This is a week where a lot of people are going to go inside internally and realize the pain that they've caused upon others, what they could have done, what they could have said, and that's really what I see. Now, some of you might be doing that on your side, but because I don't feel like a lot of you have done necessarily so much wrong, you're going to feel uplifted, you're going to feel good, you're going to feel happy, whereas those that have done you wrong are really going to feel a lot of intensity emotionally. And here you are, okay, emotionally with these two major arcanas, feeling pretty on top of your game, feeling pretty good about yourself, feeling strong within yourself, doing the best that you can in regards to your own relationships, taking care of yourself. Some of you may even find it really hard to let go of someone from the past, you know, because again, you know, yes, you're taking care of yourself, but also you are thinking also about your own relationships and connections and how you don't want them to go. So we've got the Nine of Cups here, Ten of Pentacles here as well, and I just feel that what's going to come out of nowhere is that there can be some conversation or communication where someone wants to make things right with you. Someone is apologetic about how they've treated you. And so I'm just saying, okay, with a star, expect the unexpected, because the Ten of Pentacles really goes to show the stars can align here, and that someone can come out of nowhere, whereas they could have been hiding before. They could have been super immature or spontaneous, playing hide and seek, hot and cold. Here they are, finally, I feel, having something to say, as you are much more confident within yourself. And so don't wait for this person to come. Continue to do what you're doing. You will have some brief moments of nostalgia here towards past and memories and things like that. Some of you might be going through photo albums, pictures on your phone. You might go through pictures in general, wherever you have them stored, and you might be having a lot of memories towards places that you went to, places that you traveled to, people that you met, and things like that in this week. Again, it is Venus retrograde doing its thing, but actually you feel pretty confident. You're like, yeah, I really enjoyed that and I wouldn't do anything differently. So there's a sense here of also validating your own self and people treating you with much more respect and understanding. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sometimes the cards just come out and they hit the table at such an angle that it really hurts the ear. I genuinely really do apologize about that. That was not nice. Like, if I could rewind that, because that, honestly, that hurt my ears, so I can't imagine what that's like through the microphone. Yeah, so we've got, I mean, they made an impact, okay? These three cards made an impact. You see here how there's someone that has been holding off, who's going to be coming forward and actually having some kind of truth to say in a very solid way, where they actually respect you, not disrespect you. Let's make that very clear. This is respect, not disrespect. I got another page here as well. So it just goes to show you really that it's going to come out of nowhere and you're just going to be like, what? And the thing is, if you are really expecting it and you're every single day you wake up and you think about this and it's the only thing you think about, then of course it can get delayed. Because remember, with the law of attraction, the more energy and time you put towards something where you're just so desperate for it, you can't live without it, remember, things can delay. The more you kind of are like, yeah, I want that, but it's okay, I haven't got that right now, so I'm just going to continue to live my life, which is exactly what I mentioned here, the more it comes to you, okay? So this is really important. So for those of you that end up really holding on to things and becoming so desperate that you want this particular person or thing to come towards you, it can very, very much so delay. It's more so a person rather than like an object or something like that. It's definitely a person. Like, I don't think that, I mean, I see financial stability, but I don't see here that it's going to be like, you know, something financially. It's more so a person that I feel that can come out of nowhere. Okay, so, okay, yeah, here we go. That Venus retrograde is making itself very well known, as we know. Okay, so you got I love you, which definitely goes to show that you're being thought about in a very romantic way, a romantic context. And making a post about you means that they could be posting things on their social media that remind them of you, perhaps memories. By the way, this is also about them reposting like quotes or posting quotes that remind them of you. So things like that. I think they're going to be very active on social media in that sense. And then we've also got don't ever change who you are, which is basically about you not having to do anything because you haven't done anything wrong, but more so them validating the fact that don't change who you are because you are great the way that you are. Just the way you are. Bruno Mars. Okay, well, I will tell you one thing for sure. It's going to come out of nowhere where someone can confess their love to you this week. But remember, the more you are desperate for this and the more you are needing it to happen, the more it can delay. So it's just something to keep in mind when you get a reading. Let it go, you know, then continue to focus on your present, look after yourself, do what's best for you. And detachment works best with the law of attraction. You know how you have those like power power couples or power situations. Like, for example, in skincare, if you put together vitamin C with sunscreen, it's just like, you know, it works extra well together. If you put together, I don't know, what else goes really well together? It's like, I don't know, it's like bread and butter. Like, is that a good example? It just goes together. Things that, you know, bind together. It's not like oil and water. They obviously don't go together, but you know what I mean. Like, it goes together. So detachment and the law of attraction, powerhouse. That's what really makes it come together. So this is your reading, Capricorn. Yes, that is what we have. That's all I've got for you. So definitely, you know, if this reading resonated with you, or if you claim it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, check out the description box below for more information on private paid readings, reading giveaway, intention items, all that good stuff. Definitely check out my, what do you call it? Check out my, the description box below. There we go. Private paid readings, reading giveaway, intention items, and also I have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me in there, feel free to do so. I post short readings on there every single day. Take care, everyone. All right, bye. Da, 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 da. It's frozen. Oh, okay, found it.